Okay, so this is Nekro. Nekro, you literally raise hell. In this game, it's all about creating summons, ravaging towns, and creating all kinds of undead minions and fueling an unholy war machine. In order to do that, you have to attain a lot of blood. And in our game, blood is a resource. So you have to harvest all kinds of enemies and bad guys that you can think of here to try and get blood to make minions. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and grab some pigs. And these pigs are just big blood balloons, so I'm going to try and kill them. And I'm going to get blood from killing them. What that's going to allow me to do then is attack these farmers. Now the farmers are going to give me corpses, and in this game, corpses are one of the resources you can use to create your summons. So I'm going to be able to now make these small creatures I can control called horrors. And so I can control these guys and tell them what to do, and they'll follow my orders and do my bidding. So I'm going to try to continue to get more corpses. The objective here is that I'm going to try and kill the mayors of this town. I'm on the outskirts of the town right now. Basically, the king has, there's an evil king that has exiled me, and I'm trying to seek vengeance. He stripped me of all my power, so I'm extremely weak. And what I'm trying to do is exact revenge upon him by regaining all my powers. And Nekro is all about summoning minions. So in that, you have to upgrade minions. I just died. You upgrade your minions and you make them stronger. So basically, we really liked old late 90s games like Dungeon Keeper and Myth. We really love the cheesy B-movie style gore everywhere, the blood, just the rolling jibs. We really wanted to just kind of pay homage to all those games and combine all of our favorite games into one awesome combination of them all. So I'm going to keep trying to attack these guys here. And they're going to put up a big fight. So right now I need blood, and that's my biggest problem. I need blood so I can make more minions. Alright, so now I need a corpse so I can cast my horrors and try and win this map. So I took him out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and warp ahead to a different map and show some more summons. Now, in this screen, what you can do is you can upgrade your individual summons. This is a huge part of Nekro. You spend some time in the battlefield, and then you go back to your Nekro tower. This is an alpha version of the game right now, so we don't have all that implemented just yet. But in this tower, what you can do is specify how you want your minions to play. You can upgrade their individual attributes, which change how they work within the mechanics of the game. So this is generally my tank unit. He takes damage for me, and he basically keeps the aggro off of me. But what I can do is I can upgrade so he has a vomit attack and a stink cloud. So that now when he dies, he continues to do damage after his death. The idea with all these summons is that they're very expendable. You can get rid of them as fast as you want. They're not important at all. You just want to blast through as many minions as you possibly can so you can keep moving and keep fighting. So you can also upgrade your Nekro to have as many different abilities as you want. If you prefer more of a Diablo-style fighting game experience, you can essentially make your Nekro more powerful, and you can fight more melee-based. If you enjoy more of a range style, we actually have this crazy power called the meat bag, where you take like arms and legs and throw it at the enemy, so you can play like that kind of range style fighting. So you can customize the game to play however you want, which is very robust. And we were just going for making this very accessible but very hardcore at the same time. And I know those things usually don't go together, but like we wanted to give you the customization that you needed to make this game play exactly like you feel comfortable with, without making it so hardcore of an experience that like only 5 people could ever play it. So I'm able to make my plunge now, and these sniper characters are going to try and shoot me, so I'm going to try and use my plunge to block that. I can also throw these vials at him to heal him. Now they're going to take him out because they're really strong. I'm going to try and dodge him. As you can see, the game is extremely bloody. So the other big part of Nekro is the random world events. So down here, we're going to have a bunch of events that take place in each map, and these events change the way the game works. Essentially, these events, once they happen, they almost are like a Joker card. They make you look at the game in a different way. When you're fighting in a very particular style, let's say this troll comes along all of a sudden, and now you have to play in a completely different way because he's, changing all your plans and completely messing everything up. So the big challenge of the game is always adapting, and that's why we put so much work into making the units upgradable in very particular and different ways, and you can customize everything that you want to make it specific to the way that you want to play it, which is really important in the type of gameplay that we have. All right, so here comes all the enemies. So I'm going to try and collect that blood, and then if I go right here and use the shade, it'll slow down all their attacks, so I can utilize that to my advantage. So this is just an idea of one of the maps of like one of the later maps in the game. There's 3 different factions of the game. One of our biggest influences was the old game Giants, Citizen, and Kabuto, which is heavily based on 3 major factions. So in this we have the Nekro faction, the Order, which is these guys in the wild, which is kind of every unit fends for itself. So you're trying to utilize this troll attacking this town and trying to just take advantage of the fact that it's utter chaos. So this map is just showing that off. This won't be in the final game. We're just using it as an example. So once you're completed this type of map, you can go back to your tower and then continue to upgrade your guys as you slowly march forward and try and attack the king. Basically, the way the game will play in a campaign version, it'll be a very challenging game where there's permadeath, and you're trying your best to maximize your units as best you can without dying. But it will take multiple playthroughs to see everything. You'll never have enough upgrade points to see everything in one go. So it will require multiple playthroughs. So once you completed this map, you go back to your tower, upgrade, and then go back out into the field and try it again, as the game will slowly get harder and progress you to the final level. Nekro will be coming out later 2013 or early 2014 if all goes according to plan. We're currently on Steam Greenlight, and we definitely need support to get onto Steam. So please search Nekro and vote yes. Thank you very much.